Hello everybody, welcome back on my channel and to another video here in XP11. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the awesome Toliss A319. So this is the first flight I do with an Airbus, the first video I do. I've done a couple of flights before in this bird, so I kind of know the basics, but I will probably do a lot of mistakes. So if I'm wrong sometimes, please tell me in the comments so that I can improve myself. As you can see, we are in the awesome, really awesome Palm Springs Airport. And we have some beautiful ortho down there, so it's really gonna look awesome. Wow, I'm really impressed by this add-on. Really incredible. And everything for free, that's what impressed me, really. Wow. Okay, so let's go back there and prepare things in the cockpit. So before starting, I will just would like to present my flight. Obviously, we are the American Airlines 1202 flight, and we're gonna fly from here, Palm Springs, to San Francisco Airport, a bit more to the north of the California. So it's gonna be a very fun flight, all about this beautiful ortho scenery. So I really can't wait for it. It's gonna look awesome. All right, so let's go inside the cockpit. So I am actually running the add-on that modifies your texture, and which is free, and it really changes everything. When I say everything, it's everything, because before it was a kind of medium level of modeling, and now it's really a super high level of modeling. Look at this, it's insane, really. Okay, anyway, so let's start the things here. We can put the external power on. Battery 1 and 2 on. The IRS can go to nav, the 3 of them. I think it's a bit loud here, so I'm just going to reduce things. Audiovisual, maybe like this. We're good like this. Alright. What else here? Everything is alright on the left. We can put the fuel pumps on. Good. What else? We don't need any light for the moment. We can put some brightness here. Maybe not that much, like this. Good. The same as here. I like the realism of doing the brightness on the minimum at the beginning, but it's a bit annoying to do it every time you have to spawn on the aircraft. Well, that's just a detail. Let's put some light here also. Awesome. As well as here, let's brighten everything up. Alright. We can start the radios. I think I'm going to connect to VATSIM, although there is no one online, no ATC online, neither here nor San Francisco, but we can just connect like this, it's alright. AAL 1202. The Germany server is closer for me, and we are the American Airways, so AAL, and livery generic. And we're gonna connect. I guess there is no one here in Palm Springs, because it's lost in the middle of the desert and no one wants to fly here, although it's really good looking. Awesome, let's go back here in the cockpit. And we can start with the FMC. So I've already prepared my flight in SimBrief, so I can just put it here. So prog, that's not it, performance, initial, there it is. So we're gonna fly from Kilo Papa Sierra Papa, which is Palm Springs, to Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar, KSFO. Our flight number is AAL, where is the L? 1202. Let's put it here. And our cost index, I guess it's 5. I don't remember. I put every time 5. And we're gonna cruise at flight level. Let me just check. Where is it? SimBrief. Flight level 160, so it's not very high. doesn't look high at all, actually. Just gonna check. Okay, now I got it. 380, so let's put 380. That looks pretty high, actually. I don't know what if I should, but 380. Because it's really short fly, I don't need that much. You know what, let's put 360. I think it's alright like this. And we can align the IRS. So now we're gonna set the fuel, so let me just open this. Open ISCS screen from Toliss. And I'm just gonna check SimBrief to tell me what's the block fuel. 6200, so I can reduce this like this. 6200. Okay. And we can put our zero fuel weight center of gravity, which is 29.5 slash our zero fuel weight, sorry, which is 51 pounds. So 51.4, excuse me. And let's put it here. And the black fuel is 62 pounds. There you go. What is this? Oh, 6 pounds, sorry. Yeah, that's a bit more realistic. Alright, here we are. Now we can see what is next here. Oh, that's not it. Alright, so we're gonna see later. Now the flight plan. So yeah, I'm finally done with the flight plan. I'm just gonna show you how it looks. Pretty long flight plan here. And then we're gonna do a landing on runway 28 right in San Francisco. Yeah, so let me just show you on the map. 1 minute. When is the starting of the flight plan? Okay, there it is. So we're gonna do a kind of weird turning departure, and then we're gonna head to the northwest, sorry, to San Francisco. We can't see it yet, but you're gonna see it. Alright, so we're good. So let's go to the performance page here. I'm just gonna open my Toliss menu here. And the runway slope is, I believe, 0. We're gonna do a flaps 1 departure. It's alright like this. So let's enter the speeds. 151 for V1, 151 and 153. I'm just gonna put 152. I mean, it sounds better. And 153. There you go. So flaps 1 slash there's no slope, is it? I don't believe there's any slope here. I'm just gonna put something like up 0.1 so that it doesn't change anything. I mean, almost. And flex temperature is 65. Actually, I don't know what it is, but I just put it because I've heard in a video. So what is next phase? No, we don't need that. Performance is alright. What's prog? We don't need that. Initial, it's alright. Data, I don't know what it is. Flight plan is alright. And fuel here. No, I think we're good. I think we're pretty good. Yeah. So let's close that. And let's put the performance here like this. Good. Alright. Let's remove that. We're pretty good. My auto gauge just went away. I don't know why, but anyways. So let me just configure a couple of things here. Alright, we're good. We can start the APU. And start here. We can put some lights, strobes on, yeah. Nav and logo lights on. beacon lights on, and the rest is for later. So the APU is starting normally. There you go. You see it starting slowly but surely. We can put it like this and maybe to arc like this. There you go. And I'll put this one to plan to change. Alright, so our cruising altitude is, let me just check here. I believe it's 360. Yeah, exactly. 360. So we can put it here. We don't have any ATC, so we can just set it like this with no transition. There you go. What else is good here? We can set the QNH. Let's listen to the ATIS, if there is one, hopefully. So, there you go, Palm Springs, detail, ATIS 118.25, 118.25, there you go.
Palm Springs INTL information Charlie. 2200 Zulu weather.
The voice is pretty annoying
Wind
though.
350 at 6. Visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 34,500 scattered.
What is the altimeter?
22. Dew point -4. Altimeter 2980.
2980.
Arriving run.
That's all I wanted to know. 2980. No, 29 what? I already forgot. Damn
Palm
me.
Springs INTL information Charlie. 2200.
2980. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty low, I think. I don't know. Anyways, what is left here? Autopilot flight directors are on already. The fuel, the APU is on and started. We can put the APU bleed on, and we can shut the external power because we have the power on APU bleed. What else? This is aligned. No lights here. Fuel pumps are on. What is this sound? Really loud, I don't know what it is. Packs come to normal. APU bleed is on, available. And you know what, we're just gonna ask for... That's really loud actually, I'm just gonna reduce. Audio visual. That's not it. Alright, like this. Perfect. Go ahead. Alright, so better pushback, pre-planned pushback, and we're aiming for runway, just 1 minute. What is the runway 31? I forgot. It's this one, so yeah, we're gonna head to the south. Better pushback, pre-planned pushback. And let's put ourselves in this position. Like this. Enter.
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Oh, damn, it's pretty loud here. Alright. So, I believe I'm ready, so let me just check here. Seatbelts on, auto. It's really loud, I don't know what it is. Toliss, ISS screen. Cockpit sounds volume. Like this. We're good. We're good. Emergency exits to armed. This is to auto. Wing lights for the runway. We can put the taxi lights on. I mean, not yet, because we didn't push back yet. Anyways, so let's go here and pad pushback. Start pushback.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
What is this? Nav barrow ref discrepancy. What is this? Did I put it on both sides? No, I didn't. That's what the problem is. Good. Now we're good. Now we're talking. Perfect. So the tow is coming through the building. Alright. Let's just enjoy the view here. And now it's not loud enough. I don't know. Good. Alright. There you go. Damn, look at this scenery, just stunning. Just wow. Incredible. Alright, so no lights here.
All doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Parking brake is set for the moment. And we're gonna set our takeoff config later. Map. Can put the map here. We can zoom in. I don't have any chart for the airports, but that's not a problem. Like this is alright. Let me just put some brightness here. I think we're pretty good. Good to go. So yeah, let's wait for the pushback. Looking awesome.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake is going off.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Thank you, sir. Alright, so I'm just going to check. We have the APU bleed on, Gen 1 and Gen 2 are to fault, so they're ready to connect. We can start the engine number 1. Go on. Toliss. I'm just going to increase the sounds a bit so that you can hear this. Listen to this amazing sound. That's some ASMR, man. Looking great. So everything is looking awesome here with the temperatures. Good. All right. What is this? I have no idea what it means, but I guess it's not very important, hopefully. Engine 1 is going on. I don't like those shadows. No, really ugly. But those sounds though, really awesome. Wow, insane, really. I'm impressed. But I'm not sure if I have set the departure correctly because it really looks weird. Man, look at this. A kind of weird turn here. I don't know if it's true or not, but...
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Hopefully it's not too important.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
So the Gen 2 is already on, and this will turn on automatically very soon. Alright, so after start checks. Yeah, both are on. The power is to idle for the moment. We can arm our spoilers. Oh, thanks. Alright, set our flaps, which is flaps 1. What else? Auto brake to max for the takeoff. APU bleed is going off, and APU master is going off also. Taxi lights are on. Those are the landing lights.
Disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Thank you very much, sir. We'll have an awesome flight. And let me just check here. We're pretty good, aren't we? And it's too loud now. I just didn't get it. Got it. Alright. So I'm just gonna check on the map that there is no one online. Normally not. No, there's no one. Thank you, sir, for your services. Really good. Yeah, that's a damn good. Oh, come on. super loud, really. Alright, we're good, aren't we? Lights are on, no lights here, no blue here. Flap sets, this is armed. Auto brake to max, and we are ready to taxi. So let's go ahead and start the taxi. Parking brake is going off. Alright. Normally we should taxi around 15 knots and around 12 with the turns, so it's alright. Bye bye, Palm Springs. See you in a bit. So now we shall take a right. Let me just check the runway. It's 31 left, isn't it? Yeah, it is, the big one. Normally. So let's turn here a bit more slowly. One thing that I don't perfectly know with this aircraft is the SRS power set. When you put full power, I don't know if it's automatically at the speed, the thrust for takeoff, or if it's at the max for the engines, I don't know. This scenery is pretty good, although those trees are pretty ugly, but I really like here the background. It's looking amazing, really. Wow, looking awesome, really. Takeoff config, auto brake max, sign on, cabin check, not yet, we'll wait to be on hold short. Spoilers armed, flaps takeoff config test. We're good. Oh, we're a bit fast, alright. And here we are at the end of the runway 31 left, excuse me. And we don't have any traffic here, so we can just align directly. I don't know if those runway texture are really realistic, but I mean, it's better than default. Well, it's not that bad. I really like those lines. Pretty good. So let's align properly. Oh, excuse me. Just... alright, good. Those mountains, though, are just insane. Oh, come on, slowly. Slowly, slowly. I think this is a bug in the mountains here. Don't pay attention too much. Alright. Brake. Parking brake is on. I'm just gonna do my checks here. Let's put the lights on. Runway turn off. On. Landing lights on. Seatbelts is on. IPU is off. We have our gens on. We don't have any lights here, so there's no problem. Takeoff config, no blue. And then we shall just take off. Flap set. This is set. Auto brake is set. And where is the timer? I forgot where it is. This is the chrono. Alright, and cabin crew is... where is it? Cool. I guess it's this one. Not sure. Good. So let's go and take off. So let's read the parking brake. It is released. Alright. 50% of thrust. And full power. Looking good. Let's watch our speed here. $120, $140, P1 rotates slowly here. Alright. Let's look for 15 degrees. Gear up. Looking good. So lever to climb. Alright, so I'm just going to do my departure manually. So let's start slowly with the turn. Slowly, slowly. Alright, flaps up. Looking good. I really like doing my departures manually. It's really more fun than just engaging the autopilots directly. We're looking good on speed. So normally it should maintain 240 knots. Normally, come on. What are you doing? Oh, I don't like that. Anyways. Autopilot on. So the thrust is to climb normally. I don't understand why it's not doing 240 knots. Oh, there you go. It's returning. Now we're doing 240 knots. So we're good. So this is a very steep turn, isn't it? What is my plane doing? Come on. That was a really weird departure. But I guess it's all like that. Alright, so it's way too high with the volume. So I'm just gonna reduce like this. So hopefully it's like that. Really hopefully, because I don't know what to do. I told you I would do a lot of mistakes, really. We can reduce here. Alright, so let's enjoy a bit the outside. Nice, looking awesome. We're good on the speed, like this, it's alright. We have a pretty high vertical speed, but I think it's alright too, hopefully. Our thrust lever are on climb, so it's alright also. What else? No, I think we're good. But I do believe that this departure is not the real one. We did some weird stuff with the waypoints, and it kind of calculates a new trajectory that does not exist in real life. Really weird, I don't know. Yeah, I told you I would do everything wrong. We don't have a crazy visibility here. But this looks awesome for sure. And in addition, the Boeing's the Airbus A319 is not supposed to fly to Palm Springs. I think not. It's only for some CRJ and Embraer aircraft that can fly here. Because I believe there is a weird approach here, a kind of turning approach like in Innsbruck, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it is pretty complicated. So we way past 10,000 feet, so we can retract our landing lights. Strobe like wind can go off, and we forgot to put the takeoff lights, but anyways. And runway turn off can go off. Seatbelt sign can go off also. And that's it. That's pretty much it. What else here? So now we're climbing to 270 knots. Let's still enjoy the landscape here. And I have like solid 40 FPS here, really impressive. Really impressive. So we don't need the spoilers for anymore. Flaps are retracted, this is to off, and the autopilot is doing its things. The QNH is set perfectly. We're gonna climb to flight level 360 and autopilot, auto thrust is on. What is the plane doing? I don't understand, it's kind of... Oh, got it. Standards and standards. There you go. Now we're talking. I forgot it. When you pass around, I believe in the United States it's around flight level 180, you have to put to standards. This is the transition altitude. So we are in Vatsim, so this is some live weather. The visibility is pretty shitty. We don't see much. And we have the X-Vision Vivid presets, so it looks pretty awesome with the clouds and with the sun. Yeah, it does look insane. So I'm just going to continue until we reach our top of climb, but I'm not going to do the whole cruise because it would be way too long for you. But actually, if you would like to see the whole cruise on my videos, I mean full flight without any cuts, you can just tell me in the comments, I will take care of it. But normally I only upload the departure and the arrival, which are the best parts, obviously. But yeah, good. We can zoom a bit here. I mean zoom a bit like this. Yeah, our next waypoint is PSP, Palm Springs Airport. What is this? I have no idea what this button is. Terrain on and D. I'm afraid of pushing it, I don't want to push it. So yeah, we're flying to the VFR PSP. We have, wow, 43 tailwind, 43 knots of tailwind, and that will speed us a lot. So we're back to 240 knots. I guess it's better for the climb. And yeah, so actually, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer flying Boeings like the 737 because you have a much higher workload. Like in the Airbus, you're just pushing a few buttons and let the autopilot do its things. But when you're in a Boeing, you're much more active. I mean, you have to do things or it's not gonna work. And in the Airbus, it's much more automated. Everything is doing by itself. So yeah. Look at this. Well, the visibility is not very good here, but we have some pretty nice ground texture here. Insane. Looking great. We're at 28,000 feet. So we're climbing gently, gently, gently. Can we see our top of climb here? I'm not sure if we can. We actually have some traffic here, so yeah, it's pretty far away, no problem. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you. So we're flying straight to the north right now, I mean almost straight, and then we'll take northwest towards San Francisco, and we're gonna go to the coast. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Can't wait. So something that I don't really like here in the Toliss is those, when you zoom in you don't see them, but those kind of bars here, I guess you can see it. Yeah, it's pretty visible, like this. Yeah, it's pretty ugly, I don't like that. But anyway, we're pretty good. We have some time here, so we can just do a kind of cabin tour. Let's do a cabin tour. Can I open the door? I don't think we can. We can just go through like this. So, hello people, how are you? And we have some goddamn beautiful sounds here. Let me just reduce a bit. Let's see the wing view here. I don't really like those textures, but they're alright. Sorry. I would like to see the engine. There you go, like this. And we can barely see the ground. I don't know what's up with this visibility, but it's not really good. I don't know. But we have some nice ground textures here. Looking great. And what else? We don't have any first class here, it's all economy. I guess it's not modeled. Can we call the intendant here? No, we can't. Oh, too bad. And let's go to the toilet behind, like here. Hopefully we can pee, because I really need to pee. Can we switch those buttons? I guess not. I think in the Zebo you can open the door in flight, but you can't here, neither. But anyways, I wouldn't want to try because I mean, opening a door mid-flight. Oh, there's no toilets. I mean, if you enter the toilets, you fall 10,000 meters down the desert, which looks awesome, by the way. Alright, so let's go back here to the cockpit. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Oh, sir, would you like a biscuit? No, thanks. Alright. Anyways. And there we go. In this beautiful Airbus A319. I really like how the sound changes when you go from a point of the aircraft to another. When you're like forward of the aircraft, it sounds really different to when you're next to the engines. So, those clouds look pretty weird. I don't know what's up with this. Because I don't know if I told you, but I installed the Vivid presets for Xvision, and it looks pretty good, but here it's not that good. I don't know. A bit too dark for me. Good. So we're not climbing very fast, but I guess the MCDU calculates everything, so he knows what he's doing, hopefully. So let's just zoom out. I'm just gonna show you a bit from further where we're gonna go. So there you go. We are here, and we're gonna fly all the way to here to San Francisco. So yeah, I guess nothing is happening here, so I'm just gonna find you 1 hour later when we will reach our top of descent. So see you in a bit, and bye bye. So I'm back. We are barely reaching our top of descent, which is right here. So I'm just gonna check here. Thanks. Enter destination data. Where can I do this? Flight plan. Oh, I don't know much about it. Flight plan. Fuel prediction. Doesn't work. Return. What is fuel prediction? Okay. So what can we do here? I really don't know much about it. Our nav. Flight plan. Data. What can we actually do here? I don't know. Performance. Approach phase, there you go. Confirm approach phase. QNH, what is the plane doing? Oh, it's... I think we should reduce this, our altitude. Let's reduce to 10,000 feet. The QNH in San Francisco, let me just check here. We should do this very quickly because we're landing pretty soon actually. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna check on the internet what is the meter for KSFO. So right now, 1009 in hectopascal. We'll do that later. But we are descending anyways, so yeah. I think I did something wrong with the speed because it's really reducing pretty fast. It should not be like this. Really not. I don't know what to do. Anyways, let's just continue like this. And now let me just check here. Thanks. What is the temperature in San Francisco? 21 Celsius. The wind is... Do we have any wind? I don't know. 17 knots. From the west northwest. What does that mean? Around heading to 9. To 9 in 70 knots. I guess it's like this. Yeah. Our transitional flight level is 180, so we're not here yet. And we're reducing slowly to 10,000 feet. And the QNH is... I gotta put it in... not in hectopascal, but in HD. Let me just check in another one. Oh, it's the same. Okay, there you go. 2980, so it's the same. right? 29.80. And there you go. And flaps full for the vertical speeds. What is this? MDA and DH? I don't know. Anyways. What is this? I don't know. Okay, we did pretty much everything. Our approach speed is 131. I've watched a video of Q8 pilot who did pretty much the same flight with the same fuel, and it was 139, so I'm just going to change it. 139. I prefer doing faster than slower, just to be sure, and so that it goes faster also. So we're descending very slowly. I don't know if we should go a bit faster than that. I don't know. But we do good for the moment. Let me just unzoom a bit. For the flight plan, I'm gonna put the camera like this so I can see the approach. I'm just gonna zoom a bit like this. We're landing on runway 28, right? So this is a direct approach. There is no downwind or anything like this. With the the star, I forgot what the star, but it's a kind of direct approach, as you can see, and then landing on 28 right. Well, it's not really a direct, but pretty much a kind of little left turn, and that's it. So yeah, we're here for the moment. Let me just unzoom a bit to see ourselves. It's the next one, actually. Yeah. No? Yeah, there you go. Alright, we're looking good for the moment. So the transition altitude is flight level 180, so it's gonna take a while. We're really descending very slowly. I don't know if we'll make it in time. I don't know. So we are here, as you can see, and we are landing here in San Francisco. Runway 28, so we're gonna come from the south here and then turn left, heading 28, and then landing here in San Francisco. Where is the airport? A bit further, I believe. There it is. So 28 right is this runway here, the right one. So it's gonna be a fun approach, hopefully. So we are reaching the coast very soon, as you can see. Yeah, there it is. There is the coast. So the visibility is pretty bad now. I'm just gonna check on here. I'm just gonna check who is online and if there is any ATC. So no, there is no one. We are alone. I mean, there are some people, but there is no ATC for the moment. And there is only one person in San Francisco in addition, so we're gonna be almost alone. Let me just unzoom. Hopefully we'll make it in time, because it's really... the aircraft is really descending very slowly. I don't know. I think the MCDU is calculating everything, but it looks like a really slow approach. But we still have time. We don't have to worry about it. So, what can we do? As you can see, I don't even know what to do in an Airbus. I mean, because the computer does pretty much everything, and the pilot just sits there and watch if everything is doing is going correctly. And I'm just here sitting, waiting for something to go wrong. And yeah, it's not as fun as piloting a Boeing, sorry. It's a bit boring. Boring, not Boeing. You got it. So yeah, I prefer flying the Zibo mod than this one. But I will continue to fly this aircraft, you don't have to worry. What is this button? I don't know if my head shake plugin is a bit buggy, but my head is like a bit shaking. I don't know if you can see. Look at the mouse. It's shaking, really. I guess it's like that. I mean, yeah, it's still better than static, like the default view. I really like the effect of the head shake add-on. Let's take a look here. You have some nice PBR reflections here and a nice landscape here. What can we ask more? There is the sea, there is the coast. So we are descending really slowly. I don't know what we can do. Should I take control of the vertical speed? I don't know, really. Because I'm not sure if we're gonna make it in time, really. I'm just gonna check my charts here just to be sure of the altitudes. So, performance, next phase. No, it's not this one. Okay, good. So flight plan here. For surf, roughly, we should be at flight level 200 for the next waypoint, which is neural flare. Neural flare, I don't know. This one. So yeah, we're gonna be at flight level 200. No problem for that. Then it was gonna be UAVs, this one. We're gonna be at flight level between flight level 150 and 190, so it's alright. Then at Epic, we're gonna be at flight level between flight level 100 and 150, and then when we're gonna reach Eddie is around here. We're gonna be at flight level 6,000. Excuse me. Yeah, my English is really bad. I'm realizing that I can't even pronounce a name without misspelling or mispronunciation. You saw it? Mispronouncing. Funny. Well, anyways. We're good on the speed, 200 knots. It's like a pretty slow approach. Normally when I do the approach I should be at 240 knots, but we're good. We're good. Then we should reduce to 150, so I'm just gonna change here, 150. So it's still ascending, we have time, and we are almost reaching what did I want to say? Yeah, the transition altitude. So when we will reach 1800 feet, no, flight level 180, sorry, we're gonna switch to the QNH here, which is 29.80. So we still have time. We have plenty of time. We don't have to worry about it. That's actually a pretty long approach. Well, we're just passing nearly, and we are under flight level 200, but that's not that big of a deal. It's alright. Let's see here the landscape. Oh, it looks pretty awesome. I'm just gonna look for a quick thumbnail here. Maybe like this. 1 second. Hey, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, looking awesome indeed. So we are reaching the coast right now. We are overflying, what airport is this? Monterey airport, with a nice city here. We're losing a few FPS because of the city which is charging here. And we are gonna fly along the coast. That's gonna be very fun. Wow, beautiful. I love this ortho. Really, it's insane. And I'm really impressed how it actually doesn't... I forgot to put it like this, alright. I'm really impressed how it actually doesn't change the FPS. How it doesn't affect the FPS, I mean, without the scenery I have like 40 FPS, and with the scenery 40 FPS. Doesn't change at all. Really impressive. Damn, it's looking awesome. So there is a coast. We have some nice beach here. And some people swimming on it, normally. I guess those are people. So yeah. And then we're gonna turn right here to Epic, which is an epic waypoint. To Epic we should be at flight level 117. So we're doing good. We're doing pretty good. (117). Let's reduce here. Uh, 127 is alright. You know what? 117 is alright too. Let's unzoom a bit. We're here, and I'm just gonna watch here on the map how we're doing. So yeah, we are almost reaching the zone of San Francisco, which is around here, and we're gonna overfly the city of San Jose, then overfly the San Francisco Bay, turn left around heading 280, and landing on runway 28 right in San Francisco. I'm just gonna check if we don't have any ATC again, because sometimes they just spawn and I didn't know there was some ATC online, and then I do some shit and I get banned, and yeah, you know, just to be sure. I'm just gonna check again if the QNH is still 1029.80. It is indeed. Didn't change at all. I'm just gonna read the meter. So, the report was made 19 minutes ago. Calm winds, temperature 70 Fahrenheit, humidity 64%, pressure 29.80 in hecto something, visibility 10 miles, and scattered clouds at the height of 20,000 6,000 feet. So we're good. We are under the clouds now. What did I say for the visibility? Because it's not really great. Yeah, 10 miles. That's what I thought. We can see further than that. Yeah, it's a bit blurry around here. But yeah, cool. And for Eddie, we should be at flight level at 6,000 feet. So should I directly put it here? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do a long approach. So 6,000 feet. So the speed is managing itself alone. Heading also with the nav. Thrust, everything is looking great. And we can just enjoy the landscape for the moment, because we don't have anything to do. Oh, nice. Nice thumbnail here. Like that. Yeah, looks great. I do a couple of shots of screenshots and then I choose the best for the thumbnail of the video. But it should be alright, huh? Yeah, look at this city. And we still have like 35, 40 FPS. Easy. Yeah, I'm really impressed by my PC. And by ortho for XP, of course. So that was a very long approach. I mean, it wasn't steep at all. It was just long, with a very slight descent. As you can see, we're only 1,000 feet per minute. We could do that in a GA plane, easy. That's a very slow and long approach. But I think everything is calculated to spare a maximum of fuel and not to consume too much. So we're good on the fuel here. Yeah. We still have plenty of fuel for a go-around. In case of a go-around, we never know what could happen. What is the ILS for runway 28 right? Oh yeah, we can see what is happening here. So IFR 28 right. What is this one? Also, that's the Cat 3 for in case of some cloudy weather, you can just auto land. But we want this one. 111.7. We can just tune it here. Do we have any? Oh, I'm dumb. Really? Oh wait, 1 second. Those are the frequency for the radio, isn't it? But what's that for? No, I put it on. We can't click on it. We can't. I don't know. Okay, I tried. But normally everything is already set in the flight plan, so I don't have to tune the ILS frequency as in the Zibo mode. I mean, even better. Damn, look at those clouds, those mountains, sorry. And we have some nice overlay above it. Really looks awesome. So let's try to find a good thumbnail here. Like this, pretty much. Yeah, like this. Also, I just got an alarm that my CPU temperature was way too high. Hopefully it's alright. Yeah, I see that we're losing a couple of FPS right now because we're entering the city of San Jose with the number of objects to maximum. So it's charging, it's normal that I lose my FPS. No worries guys, we're doing good. So I'm just gonna check my charts once more. So at Epic we should be, no sorry, at Eri, I apologize. We should be at 6,000 feet, and then at Swells, that's the name, at 4,700, and then the last waypoint is Menlo, 4,000 feet. So let me just check here. Yep, everything is good here. What is this? I don't know what it is. This kind of blurry thing with the lines. Maybe we should stop our descent here and then start again here. Yeah, I guess it's I got it. So let's prepare for the landing because everything is going very fast right now. Okay, last thumbnail and then I leave. Looks good to me, huh? And look at this city. I have the number of objects to maximum and it looks incredible, really. I'm impressed. But we also look pretty low on the approach. So it's maintaining the speed right now. So we should not be under 6,000 feet for eddies, so we can maintain our altitude. Look at this. This would be an incredible approach in real life. With those mountains, really. Because last year I did an approach about here, coming from New York to San Francisco. Over those mountains, but we don't see them from here. I'm really impressed. I should have around 30 FPS right now. And solid, easy. Hopefully my sim will not crash until we land. Hopefully. So we are reaching eddy, so we can reduce to 4,700. Oh no, we can't. Oh, that's too bad. So yeah, 4,000 feet. And let's start the descent slowly. Slowly but surely. So what is this? So normally we should get the localizer around here. So yeah, this is the approach mode, so we shall put it on in a few minutes. You know what, I'm just gonna put everything on here directly. The approach mode also. Can we? No, we can't. We can't. Oh, come on. Let's zoom a bit here. We're doing good. We're right above the city. With some solid 30 FPS right now. Really impressed. What's the limit for the flaps? So flaps 1, 230 knots. We're 215, so we're doing good. I think we should That's the localizer, alright. And the approach mode. I guess it's the approach mode, so normally it should be this one. So we're gonna maintain 4,000 feet. Let's go with flaps 1. We can already prepare our aircraft for landing. So, spoilers armed. Oh, I should have done this earlier, but that's not a problem. Auto brake medium. Landing lights can go to on. This can go to on. Wing lights can go on. Everything is on here. We're good, aren't we? So, we are reducing the speed. What's the flaps 2 limits? What's 1F? I don't know the difference between 1 and 1F. But the flaps 2 is 200 knots, so we can put flaps 2. And I believe the go-around altitude is 3,000 feet, so let's put 3,000. There you go. And then it should take the localizer normally. Come on. So we are at 150 knots, flaps 2, so we're good. I'm gonna wait to be in final to put my gear. Come on, approach mode. What are you doing? Oh, please, work. Work. I'm just gonna reduce to 3,000 feet. And normally it should turn, please. Turn. I want you to work. Because if it doesn't work, I don't know what to do. You know what? If it doesn't work, I'll just take manually controls. And yeah. So, gear down. Landing lights are on. We are landing on the right runway here. Oh, I forgot one thing. Very important. On final runway nice one like this. Runway 28 right. KSFO TFC. And there you go. I'm on final. And we have the ILS and everything is working properly. Isn't that amazing? Alright. Flaps 3. We're doing good. So I'm not going to do the whole approach with the ILS. I'm going to take control very soon to so that I can fly a bit this bird. I really don't know what to expect because there is a fly-by-wire and normally it helps you a lot with the flying, but I don't know what it is compared to the Boeing. You know what? I'm gonna put my APU in case of an engine problem. This go to norm anyway. I forgot it. And we can go flaps full very soon. So yeah, runway inside. We can remove this. Gear down and flaps full. Spoilers are armed. Landing. Where's the landing? Okay. Gear down, sign on, cabin check. Thanks for reminding me. Spoilers are armed and flaps are full. They are full indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we are arriving at San Francisco in this beautiful afternoon. So, let's take control just to see how it flies. My plane, my throttle, thank you, there you go. And look, I didn't touch anything and I just... Oh, come on, what do you do? My thrust, I said. Alright. We're a bit right on the center line. A bit high too. I'm gonna focus on the glide slope right now. So doing good on the glide slope. Let's put up a bit. Let's put some thrust. We're pretty good looking. Now for real, I'm impressed. I didn't expect everything to work properly on the approach. I thought that the localizer wouldn't work and that I should have taken manually, but everything seems to have worked perfectly. We're too high. Let's reduce the power. Still too high, a bit right. A bit right, let's correct that. We're good.
500.
140 knots, a bit high.
400.
Let's correct a bit. Too high. Alright, we got 2 reds.
300.
Looking good. Still high,
200.
but we got plenty of runway. No worries. Minimum.
100.
Oh, come on. Alright.
50. 40. 30.
Retard.
10.
Oh, money. That was battery. Wow. Such a battery landing. Really impressed. My first landing with this bird. What was about it? Really impressed. So, I can take control of the brakes. Alright. And let's exit. Not here because it's a runway, but on the next exit. Spoilers is going clean. Wow, what a landing, my friends. What a landing, really. I'm impressed. I impressed myself. I think with the fly-by-wire it's really easier than flying a Boeing, I believe. Let me just zoom in here to see our charts. Let's take here the exit. We can take a little outside view here and remove the flaps. Flaps are going clean. Everything is alright. So I do believe that there is no one online here. I'm just going to check again, once more. No, we are only 2 at San Francisco and there is no ETC, so no problem for that. I'm going to find a gate around here. Maybe next to the United's plane. Like here, yeah. Oh, I got some American planes, so I'm gonna go to the American gate. American Airlines. Bit fast. Let's go to taxi. Damn, this scenery is stunning. So this is the same that I used in my my last video. Now the video I did from San Francisco to Los Angeles in the Zibo. It was this scenery, the scenery from MisterX, which is incredible and free. MisterX, if you hear me, I love you, really. So we're gonna taxi to this gate, which looks free. So let's take this line here. Slowly and easy. Love this scenery, stunning, really, I'm impressed. And let's take this line here. the APU is on and available. Alright. Let's slowly turn. One thing really cool is that I have the AutoGate plugin, so this guy normally should tell us what to do. We're a bit too much, so let's... Alright, so let's watch for him. Not yet. And there we go. Perfectly. Parking brake can go on. And normally the AutoGate should plug into our plane. So let's just start the APU bleed. Alright, APU bleed is on. We can now shut both engines. Engine 2 is going off. Engine 1 is going off. Ladies and oh, come on, shut up. Now it's connecting. Great, looking good. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to San Francisco after this very long flight from what was that? Palm Springs to San Francisco, with a lot of great sceneries. The freeware scenery from Palm Springs, the scenery from here, which is also free by MisterX, and of course the ortho for XP add-on, and everything is free, so I'm really impressed. And of course the beautiful, awesome, incredible Toliss A319. I really loved flying this plane. I mean, not as much as the Z-Boat, but it was really fun. Enjoyed it. So here we are. We can disconnect from XSquawkBox, from Batsim, I mean, and we shall do a little replay here. So Alt-R, 2 hours and 46 minutes. That was a really long flight. Look at this. A bit further. You're gonna see this perfect landing. I really impressed myself. It was incredible. There is a long bridge. Unfortunately, we couldn't see the beautiful landscape of San Francisco and the Golden Gate, but anyways, it was still a fun approach. The water is kind of weird, it doesn't have any wave. Weird, really. So yeah, we're coming perfectly on the glide slope. Let's see. Yeah, we were a bit above the glide slope.
400.
Correcting here. But we were good. Centered. Was there any crosswind? I don't believe there was any. No, it was some calm wind. So that's why I managed to butter the bread. But good. Looking good. So, perfectly on the center line, a bit on the right. And just watch this touchdown. It was incredible. Round out, flare, and... Poof, wow, 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 wow. That was incredible, really. What was that? Wow. Such a smooth landing, really. Look at this. Flare, cut the throttle, and wow. A smooth touchdown, a bit bouncy here, but it was alright. So, wow. Let's go back here in our gates. What is our gate doing? I don't know what he's doing, but anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't hesitate to tell me in the comments, but a like, subscribe, share it to your friends, as usual. If you have any video requests, tell me in the comments. If I did anything wrong, tell me in the comments also, to correct me. And I see you all very soon in new videos. Stay tuned, and bye-bye.